ladies and gentlemen, my name is Code Monkey, and welcome to the third episode of the HTML tutorial. Now, or the HTML tutorials, a third installment, whatever you want to say. So, today we are going to move on from the Favorite Snacks website. That is complete. You can show that off. It's awesome. It looks great after doing the styling to it like we did in the last video. So today we're going to make something a little bit more advanced, and that is going to be a password-protected site. So we are going to hit New REPL, and we're going to hit HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and we're going to call this one, let's say, Password Protected Website. And then we hit Create REPL, and voila, we have a password-protected website. Well, it's not complete, but we have the REPL loading up. So, now, what we're going to do, let me explain this to you guys. So what we're going to do here is we are going to create something that asks you the password, and if you type in the correct password, it sends you to a page with a bunch of cool stuff on it. And if you type in anything other than the password, it sends you to a site that says access denied. So, what we first need to do is we need to create the access denied page. So you need to hit add file, and we need to go, we'll say access denied.html. And I believe I spelled that correctly. Access denied.html. Yes, I did. So then you hit enter, it creates this, and what we're going to do is we're just going to copy all this, and we're going to make a few changes. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go back to the index, and we're going to change, this is going to be a good site. So we're going to say good, we'll say correct, and then right here, we'll say wrong. And what we're going to do is we're going to immediately in here get rid of the script tag. And what we're going to do is we're going to go up here and we're going to say, where it says link href style CSS. And what we're going to do is we're going to go style2.css. And why are we doing that? We need a separate CSS folder for the access denied HTML. So we're going to say style2.css. And that's after I hit add file. And then now, this should all be good. So, what we need to do is, first we need to design those sites. Now, you don't want the good stuff, or the correct site to show before you've typed in the correct password. So you need all your stuff, all your code, under the JavaScript link that's right there. So make sure you don't put it above like we did in the last site, you need it to be below. So, the first thing we'll do, we will make an H1, and we'll say, first, congratulations. Congratulations, you entered the password correctly. Exclamation point. And then what we'll do is we'll just pop a few images down here, and I will say source, no source, and then we're just gonna copy and paste that a few times. So Control-C, Control-V, and Control-V, and in between that we're gonna put in HR in between these. I'll do 2 HRs. You guys know I like 2 HRs, so I'm gonna do that. HR, HR, and then HR. So that looks good. So yeah, okay. So then what we're gonna do is we're gonna come and we're gonna make inside of the body here, we're gonna make an H1 that says access denied. And then like 4 exclamation points. You really want to get that point across. And we'll put an image here too, and it's going to be like a a lock or something, you know, like locked. And then we're gonna go style these up just a little bit. We're gonna say, so this CSS is for the correct site. So we're gonna say body, and we're gonna go text align center, and we're gonna go background. The colors are completely up to you. You guys can do whatever you want with the colors. I'm gonna go purple, and we'll say color. We'll say color is white smoke. And that should be good. And then I will add a little border around our, yeah, I'll add a little border around our images, I guess. Should work. So we'll say border, nope, 2.5 px, solid. And we'll use white smoke again. And that should be good. I'm going to download all the images the same size, so you don't need to worry about that. And we can actually copy and paste this code down here, and we're just going to switch it up a little bit. So I'm going to make the background color black for this one. And that should actually be it. So, yep. Okay, so that's all the CSS and the HTML done. But none of it actually works yet, because we have no JavaScript in here. So let's just check that the correct site looks good. You can see there's that little square because it doesn't have an image. So let's go find our images first. So we're going to go over Pixabay. And let's see, what do we want to... We're going to say search up lock first, and we're going to get a lock. And this one, perfect. Not at all too much. This is perfect. Alright, we'll pop back over here. You know, you gotta drag this one into here. And then you pop up here, you copy that link. Control C. Let's see, access denied inside the source. Put that right there. There you go. Up here, Control V, and one more to go. We'll go house. Really. Ugh, okay. There we go. Control C. Index. And Control V. Okay, let's just see how that looks. Nice. Actually, really nice. Actually, super nice. Okay, cool. I'm gonna try and find a different car image, because I think that one was a vector graphic too, and I think I could probably find a nicer one. Alright, cool, awesome. That's what we want. So, now we're gonna get into the JavaScript side of things. So, come down here into your JavaScript. And what we're going to do here is I'm going to explain a little bit. You guys don't need to do this with me. So what I'm going to show you how to do is create a variable. So a variable, you go var, and then you type your JavaScript in right there. And what it will basically do is it will create something that you can use in the future when doing stuff. And then the other thing that we're going to use is an if statement. So you go if, and then you type whatever in here, curly brackets, and then you type whatever in here. And then you have to do an else, or you technically don't, you could just do an if, but in this case scenario, we are going to use an else, and an else doesn't have parentheses, it's just, I'll explain it as we go, but there's your code in there. So, pretty much, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to create a variable, and we're going to say password. And then we're going to go equals, and the password is going to equal I am great. Now this passcode can be anything you want, a password can be anything you want. And we're going to say variable long, and the variable long is going to what? Variable long should equal, you do not know the password, period, and we'll say go away 4 exclamation points. You gotta be real serious about that one. Do the 4 exclamation points. And then, oh yeah, I forgot to explain how to do this. I'll show you right here. So, var, and we're gonna go answer. And it's not gonna be an equal, but, we're gonna say var answer equals prompt. And what the prompt does is you can type something in here, like the question. What you'd say is you'd put the question inside of the prompt. So we'll say, what is the password? And then what they're gonna do is that prompt will fire when you open up the site, and it will ask you that question, give you a little box you can type into. And yeah, so let's finish this though here. So next we're gonna say, I think that's it for the variables, right? Oh wait, no, oops. No, I was wrong. We need to do one more in between these ones. We need to create var, and we're gonna say correct, and we're gonna say equals, we agree, comma, you are great. We'll do that right there. And we'll just stick a period after that. Okay, so now we come down here, and we do that if statement that I was talking about. And inside of these parentheses, we're going to say if answer equals the password, then, and that's where you do your curly brackets, and inside of here you say, so right now what we have is if answer equals password, and we're going to say alert correct. And what this will do is it will fire the correct, and it'll say, we agree, you are great. And then we're going to come down here, and we're going to say else. And we're going to do those curly brackets, and we're going to say else alert, and we're going to say wrong. And what that's going to do is it's going to wrong, you do not know the password, go away. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do location.href. Now what an href does is it takes you to a place. So when you say location.href, it changes where you go. So we're going to say location.href equals, and then in quotes, we're going to say access denied.html. And this should be everything, I believe. So if you pop this open, it fires this, and if we type in the password correctly, I am great, we agree, you are great, and you can see your site. But, and that's awesome, that's good on its own. But let's just say, I type in some gibberish, and it doesn't work. You do not know the password, go away. The .html.access denied spelled incorrectly. And ACCESS, the only way they could see that is if they looked up here inside of the URL. And just in case, it's probably unlikely and it probably doesn't matter that much, but we'll do this. We'll add in another C. So what you're going to do if you want to do that, if you want to add in that extra C, it doesn't really matter, but you just click right here on these 3 dots and you hit rename. And that means also that you do have to go change it down here inside of the JavaScript. And now, if we still type it in correctly, you don't have the password, go away, sends us here, and everything is spelled correctly. So, congratulations, guys. Yeah, I'm going to do one more thing real quick inside of the access denied. Actually, I was about to say goodbye, but let's stick in HR here. And let's stick in HR in here. And see how that looks. So if we type in I am great, boom, okay, we agree, you are great, voila, what a nice, what a nice gift for typing in the passcode correctly. And if we were to blah 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 and guess the passcode and get it wrong, you do not know the password, go away. Access denied, it's got those 2 HRs around the image. And it's got that access denied up there with 4 exclamation points, pretty much saying, get out of here, you aren't getting into the vault. So that's awesome. This is really cool. I'm happy about this. You guys should be proud of yourselves if you stuck it through this video. It's a bit longer than the others. Yeah, I'm guessing that it's a bit longer than the others based on the time it took me to record it, but, yeah. So, if you guys were able to stick through this, good on you. You can definitely show this off. This is really cool. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. I'll make sure to answer them. And, yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see all you guys in the next video. Peace.